Commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about. We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals. With Auntie's Choice. An artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Live a life that's sweeter with Auntie's Choice. Item. Business is good. We have positive bit flow. Our portfolio is diversified. But we can always do better. I'll give it to you straight in my quarterly underperformance review. First up, excessive corporate malfeasance. The only division that earns us less when they work more. Ease off the throttle, gang. Won't be any malfeasance if you don't look for it. Next is assertive arbitration. Quite the bit pit. Down 14% in net gross. You're supposed to squeeze blood from every contract, not put us in the red. Learn to negotiate. Xenobiological exploitation's output is down 18%. I'm not paying professional hunters to run a petting zoo. Acquire and exploit the local fauna like it's your life's work. I get it. Between the rifts, aggressive rivals, and the actions of maverick freelancers, there's a lot of volatility out there right now. The market hates uncertainty. Can't say I care for it either. But I'll have no truck with the ambition deficient. Respect its subordinates. Spare me no gumption, and I promise we will all thrive. There are so many reasons to shop for Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most extravagant to the most bit-minded of customers. We have food and drink for every taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few more that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you recipes for. We are also the only retailers for parasite-free purple berries.
The term parasite-free indicates the fact that any kind of parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is provided free of charge and is not the property of Auntie's Choice or its subsidiary companies, and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy. The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship season. series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, 6th base person for the Anti-Cleo's Darlings. I cleaved Spacers Chosen's goal at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's grinning face, I want to cleave it in twain. Auntie's choice! Darlings! We won! Hostile takeover this! Right back at you!
I'm Auntie Cleo, and I endorse this message. Attention, valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your workday with a report on just how much money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit forecast time, starting with product development, the borscht loaf and butter of our entire operation. Thanks to our marketing wizards selling the sizzle of incremental product improvements, sales of new and improved stimulants and nutrition supplements are up 11%.
Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Get you something? Yeah, afraid he stepped away to his office. Think the boss would share that with me? I mean, actually been concocted around the corner. The drink's quite a hit around here, and it's Melquiades' own In fact, I have. I once made a drink called Death by Purple Berry and also Xeranium Poisoning. Very high concept. Only a select clientele would appreciate it. Fleetingly. Hope you don't want a Raptidon bite. Melquiades kept the recipe a secret. From me, at least.
For the most exorbitant medical... We cure all physical ails. Most at least. Don't... Yes? Oh, no. But the when you...
Horse comestibles! We're literally sample one of our popular
Word on the
products.
street is you're
They're
all
completely
fire
edible,
goal-oriented.
despite any and all appearances to the contrary.
Close enough. Hey, didn't you hear me growl in a
No, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over...
As you wish. Retreating.
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times. Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of Auntie Cleo. It's all a bit much, to be honest. But I guess it's like Auntie always says. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely.
This is the guy from the Amazon Prime episode. Yeah, he gave up like parts of himself, and like him and Auntie, the current Auntie, are friends. Okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch that just to. Yeah, this guy is pretty crucial. Gosh, I just fucked up my toe. He began to call Auntie a different name there. Yeah, he knows her. This is the guy who gave up all his body parts, mostly. They both hail from the dirt.
She don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie. There, maybe that'll do. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. If she saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone, like she used to. Wait, really? Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going over there, to the bottom runger, to talk.
Staying put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and our lives depended on it.
He gets the VIP treatment and everything. Yeah, he gave up all his limbs for her. Yeah, I sort of remember it. No. Oh, good. I thought it wasn't streaming. It's gonna be like, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm one of the super fans of this series. Probably like their biggest fan of all time. But no, because there's probably people who like know the fucking franchise better than me, but like this kind of game is the ones that I grew up with, so this is like such a return to form.
Need anything? Afraid he stepped away to his office. He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up till next.
Around the corner to the right. Just past the stairs. This one? No.
Need anything? Afraid he stepped away to his office. He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up a fresh batch of Raptidon bite mores.
Go past the stairs. Go to the right.
If you're here from Melquiades Alcantara, afraid you're a mite bit late.
He has perished.
Investigator Yoshida, Department of Excessive Corporate Mouth. Did you know the deceased?
Did I know the deceased? It's about to see. Yeah, that's what I did.
You're not the only one. Were you aware of had any business rivals? Any disgruntled employees? Deals gone sour?
Shit, this is so much reading.
Are you asking the questions now? Thought this worked the other way.
I'm too stupid for this game tonight. I've spent all my whole day editing. Got on Outer Worlds 2 because it's finally out. I haven't played anything else. And I got one major gripe with it. And the gripe is I don't get how to get the armor level to raise. So in the last game, you could go to the workbench and you could spend your actual money to upgrade the weapon over, like essentially letting you over level it. And then on top of that, the inhalers were purchasable items. So you could just buy like 100 fucking inhalers and never die on any of the difficulties because you could just drink health all the time and like take it slow, be really methodical, get through the level like picking them off one by one and like doing shooter tactics, you know, and they would lose. But the gun build was really not that great in game 1. Like, I made 2 separate characters, and both of them kind of were not that good at shooting stuff, regardless of, you know, how it was. But the prismatic hammer was, like, the greatest thing ever of all time, because it dealt 3 different elements all at once. It was lightning, it was electric, corrosive, and I think it could also do N-ray, but I'm not quite 100% on that. But the main thing it did was it splashes like a bunch of like stuff in front of it. So when you do that, it's like you're getting hit with all 3 elements at once every time you do the power attack. And then you can make it so you can move way faster while in TTD. And then on top of that, you could freaking max the shit out of it by speccing all your points into melee and science. And that was it. And game over. Because everybody in the game is taking triple elements with all the multipliers that implies, plus the base damage. And they couldn't barely do anything to you because you would be in TTD the whole time. And now in this game, TTD kind of sucks because I can't change how fast I'm moving in there. And then on top of that, I can't do anything to get my swing speed down either, which was another like aspect of the first game that made having the heavy weapon so great, because you can make it so that you could swing it way faster. Like, because it was giving you a movement speed buff. So because of that movement speed buff, you can be fast inside TTD. So you could go like, essentially, like, you were essentially the Flash. Like, nothing could hit you the whole time. Like, they just suck. They can't possibly defend against it. And now it sucks in this game. And then on top of that, they got rid of being able to overlevel your weapon. with upgrading it with currency. And I haven't, and so now it seems to me that the weapons go up in damage either based on your level or it's based on your skill points. So like if I had 11 in melee, the weapon is going up in damage because I have the more points in melee. But if I didn't spec into that, then it wouldn't go up at all. So you can't over level the weapon anymore, essentially because of that. You only get as much as your level allows now. But I had the prismatic 5 levels over 35, so I essentially I was walking around with a level 40 weapon at level 35. And those 5 extra levels worth of damage was enough to like get me like 4k a hit, and the highest health bar in the game was 38k, so 4k a hit multiple times with all the multipliers is like you can 4-shot that guy. 38,000 health takes about 4 hits and he's dead on the highest difficulty. So it's really good. And then on top of that, you could have like Sam and Vicar maxing your science. So I had 194 science. So when I was hitting these, like I was basically hitting the damage ceiling by doing that. All that stuff together in one. So not only can you never hit me, but when you hit me, I just immediately drink my potion. And so there's no way for you to defend against that. And so I'm the Flash that can heal like Wolverine. And then every time I hit you, it's like almost an entire native health bar of anyone besides the boss in the game. And the boss I'm talking about is on a completely different planet. That and the end game boss, I think, also has a pretty large health pool. But everything in the game takes the full damage from you. So there's no like special conditions or anything. So you could just one-shot every boss in the game with my build. It was like the best of the best. Now I have no idea how to crack this game because everything I did in the last one, they've basically changed so that you can't do that now. So I'm just at a loss. But even still, I'm already one-shotting a huge amount of people. And last night I fucked up because I was like, there's this faction in the game where I wanted to just kill them off because they're just shit. They're just a shit corporation. They're even worse because they're a combination of the 2 really bad corporations from the last game. So now they're together. So they got in bed together, and now they're trying to assimilate yet another corporation. So they're just nothing stopping these fools. And so of course I wanted to kill the whole ship and take all their stuff, but I was like, oh no, what if by doing that I'm costing myself the quests? Because there was one other fun thing that I did on my Crusader build where at the end of the game they let you go back to like right before you'd played the end, and but with all the stuff that you got from doing it. And so now you can just play you could still travel and play the game, but at some point there's just no more quests to do. So I got bored and just killed everybody. And so I was hoping that I would be able to do that again this time around. But then I was like, why not just do it during the whole thing? Because fuck these guys. Right? But then I was looking at the experience per guy, and I was like, I think I would be getting more by doing the quests. So I might have just fucked myself level-wise on this run, on my very first run. And I didn't want to do that. I was like, no, I want to be powerful. I want to hit the ceiling. So there's no way I'm not doing quests if it's possible. And I found out because I had to know, because I was like, hey, this is my first run. If I fuck this up majorly, like this could cost me a whole run's worth. So I had to know. So I was like, looking on Reddit to see the specific solution of, if I go and kill all these people, how much experience am I losing by doing that? That was the only question I wanted answered, because I was like, if I'm not going to miss out on levels, then I'll do it. But if I'm going to miss out on levels, then of course I won't, because levels are everything, apparently, according to the how it's been so far. So some guy said the harder decision is to get them both to be friends. And I was like, oh, that's a lot of quests. If that sounds like what it sounds like to me, and since I knew, I got to a certain point where I was like, this has to be the end. This is the main bad guy, right? Nope, that's not the case. So I found out that there's still a whole nother half of the game that I haven't yet played. And I'm like, dude, there's no way I'm going to pass up on, trying to get them to work together, because then I can kill them both. That sounds like a great idea. Right? Get the two people you hate the most in the whole game, which is all corpos, together. Get them together so that they're all together, and then just kill them all. That was that was what I wanted to do. So that's my end goal. That's my character's motivation, and I'm trying whatever I can to get to witness the slaughter of everybody in the whole game. Because they all suck. All of their factions irritate me, and I played as a renegade the last time, and they made it so that's a background in this game. The way that I was playing the game, narrating to myself, they made that an actual backstory, believe it or not. So I feel like maybe one of the creators might have seen my stream or something and knows about me, because even after all my complaints, I'm still able to make what I thought to be the best build again, and it's still working in this game as well. But the weapons are different. I haven't found any science weapons yet, but apparently, if I'm not mistaken, there's only one melee science weapon in the game, which kind of sucks. And not only that, it's a one-hander and not a two-hander, so I was even more bummed out about that. But other than that, my overall rating of what I've experienced so far is I don't know, I'm gonna knock it to 8.9, just because I'm a little bit butthurt about some of the changes. But it's still hecka strong. For a sequel, for getting two sequels in a row and having them both be garbage, it's great to, finally get something that actually took the time and care and effort to make it good. And yeah, other than that, I've just been editing my series. But also, the main poopy part about that is that I increased the length of it because of additions. Because there were things that I intended the first time around that did not end up getting translated correctly in the final. So I added some content to try to fix that. And then I encountered during that time, because I'm using the bot as an audience member because I don't have anybody who's actively reading it with me, and I'll just put my finished edits in there, read what it has to say, and then disregard pretty much all of its suggestions. But I wanted a reader reaction, and I have 0 of those so far. So, but then the funniest thing happened. The thing doesn't work with fucking Opera for some reason. And not only that, Opera is opening 10,000 versions of itself every time I try to use it. But I love how integrated and UI beautiful it is. So I'm really disappointed because I need it to work. And right now it's sucking dick harder than Internet Explorer does. So, I mean, that's poop. It's doing something where every time I open it, it's like creating copies of itself or something. Like, it says whenever I open it, if I only open it in the one window only, it's opening like 16 windows. It's saying that I have like 16 tabs open essentially, but I'm only opening it once. So like I can't figure out what the fuck's going on with it. And then on top of that, like every time I use only ChatGPT, it's trying to suck up 99% of the resources. So I'm not sure if that's because the platform itself isn't optimized, or if it's if it has to do with something that's going wrong with my computer. Like, oh, what if there's like ghost malware that I'm unaware of or some shit like that. So I still have yet to address this fucking tremendous issue of opening the internet and having it eat 5,000 megabytes. You know, like, isn't that retarded? Like, that's almost a full games level amount for one tab. Like, huh? I thought this was supposed to be streamlined, because when they advertised it to me, they were like, oh yeah, this browser is like streamlined so it doesn't eat any of your resources, and like it's super quick. And when I first got it, that was exactly the experience. But now it's having tremendous issues with my system. So my only theory is that my computer is just slowing down, and Word is not nearly as taxing as like trying to run chat. But I mean, it's old, so I mean, it could be that. I really have no clue. And that's it. That's my huge rant. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I might have to replace it.
Just like on that show, Corporate Fixers for Hire. You're just like Rico Sockdolager in real life. Who does that make me? If you're after the recipe, you probably want to ask around at the bottom rung. Someone there might know who'd kill Melquiades for it. Of course we have laws. Go on. But remember, taste more and feel less.
This guy got murdered. Now it's a murder mystery. But there's this moron in here. And I really want to steal... Oh, I also found out one other thing in my slaughter last night I forgot to mention. The VIP room bartender, I killed her, and apparently she drops her outfit. And I want that outfit so bad. It literally serves no purpose and would be an act of detriment to wear it, because it has no buffs at all. It's just clothes. But on the plus side, it is Gooner material, so why wouldn't I want it? Yeah, and also the cool part is it's gender fluid, so you can be a guy and wear it too. I saw some idiot wearing it. When he made his like his super sniper build or whatever he was calling it. And yeah, it's really good. The super sniper build. He kind of just sits in the corner and then slightly peeks and just one-shots people from around the corner. And I'm just like, wow. Do you even play the game? Like, that's so cheese.
The only way I'd ever make it in that place is crawling through a vent. Some of us, more.
Ever miss a limited time offer and wonder about how your life would have been?
What the fuck? How do I get up there? Oh, that's the bar. I'm retarded. I just killed myself. I jumped to my death. Because I don't wanna take forever. I heard that BF6 got an update, a pretty big one, and then they added Battle Royale, and I was like, ugh. Why? You were such a good game, you didn't have to do that. You're already beating Call of Duty, what are you thinking? That was my overall reaction to that news, but I heard there was a bunch of other fun stuff besides that.
What now? Oh, don't we all have an issue with the... Well...
Ever read the middle manager handbook?
Sorry, time is big.
Really shores up the foundation of the fund.
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked? What are you... Someone will be fired over this. Then, and I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this. What? All this? Furtive mixing of cocktails is simply how I relieve stress in a productive manner. It's a Raptidon bite, a unique concoction devised by Melquiades Alcantara, who was simply my dearest friend. I procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate... As if I don't know how to scour a crime scene. Please. This isn't some run-of-the-mill one-bit operation. The best choice is the Spectrum Violet of the Esplanade. Our patrons pay well to stake their claim as the most... Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, fine. If you cover my efforts and expenses, the recipe's yours. Our patrons are returning already anyhow. Come back when you do. Time for you to blunder out.
What would happen if I just kill this chick? What do you think? What do you think would happen? Let's find out. NPCs when the player creates a save right next to them. The shaking apps on the iPhone. Boom! How about I take them from you? Oh. Believe it or not, killing the bitch after closing the door so no one can see works just so fine. I didn't even get reputation issues. Because apparently she killed the guy and confessed to it. So now she went kerplunker in the plunk zone. And now I have the quest item without having to have paid any money. Isn't that awesome? I love it when the game's like, yes, that is what you can do. It's like, no, you're gonna get negative reputation, and then on top of that, everyone's gonna fight you, and then there's gonna be no making your way back to your ship without having to slaughter the whole station and lose all the quest progress all over again, like you did last time. And, but no, instead it was like, yes, you can close the door and kill her and then take the fucking thing for free. Good old saves. Aren't saves so great for experimentation? I wonder when we'll get games that don't let you save anymore. You ever think we're gonna get some of those?
Need anything? You learned the recipe? Yes. Tell me and I'll make you one. Oh, I thought you... Sure. Here you are. Oh, the black powder was the ingredient what I was missing. There you go. Till next...
Those poo-poo morons. Wait, what? How am I... What? It can't be there. That makes no... Oh, shit, I forgot about what's-his-nuts. He was walking me somewhere and then we never... Ah, yeah, here he is. The guy from the Netflix episode. They brought back the guy from the Netflix episode, Kyle. Isn't that awesome? People were like asking for it. They were like, "Hey, you did the Amazon, the Netflix thing. Like, was there any significance to that?" And yep, there was. What if that character came back? Yeah, they brought him back. He gave up all his arms and legs for her. That's what he did for love. And they brought him back and they gave him the VIP treatment. He's still a janitor, but he's the most important janitor ever with his own armed escort. And he has robot arms and legs in the game. And he's just a happy guy. And he's loving it. And he gets to do literally anything. They literally let him break all the Auntie's Choice rules whenever he wants. And I'm like, yeah, dude. Yes. She gave him the biggest blowjob ever. I'm glad he got a happy ending. He got to spend all his waking hours just doing whatever he wants.
How does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just conversate? Not really. I mean, I've been over there looking stuff, but not over here, imbibing and parlaying. This seat looks really comfortable. I'll stand. Honestly, it's a real pleasure to be here. Me, in an actual saloon. Someone to talk to, I mean. So, you want to start? Well, I wander into the maintenance deck. Everybody gets out of my way.
He's a teddy bear. All he does is clean, he says.
Otherwise, I just pick a deck I haven't been in a while. Mostly, I come here to the
No, he really does just fuck around.
Also, there are more people around here, I like being around people, even if they don't talk to me much, or, you know, ever. Oh, I mean, until now, of course. Yeah, sounds pretty good when you put it that way. My own boss. Maybe I should start yelling at myself like, Amos, get back to work. Bathroom breaks are 1 minute only.
He's so sad. He's a small husk of a man, destroyed by the regime. They took everything from this guy, and he doesn't even like take advantage of his full freedom. He's literally like so afraid to even just sit down because Aunties has been driven into his skull, and he can't undo the brainwashing despite his freedom. So he's a man eternally trapped in the machinations of corporate slavery, and yet has all the freedom to break any chains that he thinks are on him, because literally he's best buds with the current CEO, and she gives him pretty much like any freedom he wants, and he's fully protected at all times. And he's still not doing anything about that. Like, he could be walking around, just fooling around, drinking all the time, like, just screwing with people. But you know what he does? He just became a janitor. Just cleaned it up. Because he's stuck. He's mentally trapped in Corpo land. Yeah. What a guy. I'm glad we treated this dude to a drink. He's such a pathetic guy. We needed to give him some sort of win.
First part I'm iffy on. Auntie's Choice all got sent to a mining place. People hated it, but seemed no worse than where we came from to me. Then everyone started fighting. Next thing I knew, Auntie was in charge. Then we were on a ship a while before getting here. Not sure how I got to come along. Maybe Auntie had it sorted, being in charge now. Eventually, I asked for something to do. I got a note, said pick any job on the ship. I chose this one. Folks back there said they had to guard me. That's the short version. You think so? Huh. I just thought it was because we've been friends for ever now. We look out for each other, you know, from afar. Reckon that's an ample amount of what other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe? Sure was determined. I'll tell you what. Made her own engine grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's chalk.
I just know somebody's gonna take this dude's fucking looking back on it all quote and then edit over the Amazon Prime episode of like just like a edit level, like TikTok edit or whatever. I can see it now. Somebody's gonna do that shit. Oh, dude, I accidentally killed this fucking guy. Good thing I undid that. I just killed everybody in the whole place. Dastardly. Why did I do that to this poor dude? Whoops. Good thing that save is gone completely.
You think? I'd sure like to think so. Not that I'd want her to feel bad or sad or nothing. Oh, Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually. So, guess she's Dr. Auntie Cleo now? Technically, if that's how... She came to be lead scientist of research and development at Numa Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just back in the good old days, when the company still did, you know, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject. Well, I guess she remembers, huh? And now you do too, so, like, 3 alive folks out of everybody. Guess that makes us kind of special, don't it? Rarefied company. Aw, you got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired chum bar once?
You don't say. Don't suppose you can think of any other fuzzy memories like that, or,
Maybe I can remember other important things like that. You know, this is nice. Talking like this is much better than when the other person just ambles off like they never heard you.
Notice you've got your own share of prostheses. Those from the garbage pile on Argos, or testing a new one?
Lost an arm back when we learned that antacid wasn't safe for skin. One foot was testing a raptidon repellent where, I guess they were more just indifferent. I lose track.
Fucking also, they added like the coolest black character ever, and he's the greatest of all time probably. He's right up there with Blade and Snape and who else? Freaking that dude who played Luke Cage and the other guy who played CW's version of Luke Cage, the Lightning guy, who used to have his own show back in the day on Nick. What's his... He wasn't Black Lightning, no. I actually think those are 2 different characters. The other character was something else. Wasn't Black Lightning. What was the other character's name? Shit, now I have to look this up. Fuck, now I'm down a fucking rabbit hole at 12:51. What was that? Static. Yeah, Static. Static Shock. Yeah, his name was Static Shock. Yeah. Bro, that's a crazy ass callback too, because that shit was on at like 1 in the fucking morning. Yeah, so he's up there with that, with those people. Those are the good ones. I'm so pressed that I forgot to bring up Michael B. Jordan in literally anything, but mainly Chronicle. that was where I first started on him, and that's still probably one of his best movies aside from the one you just showed me recently. God damn. But I'm not. I know. I don't remember exactly, but I don't remember you liking Creed too much. No, I just have really bad memory. Like ever. Like stuff you told me a month ago, I have no idea what we said a month ago. Oh, bro, that's probably why I totally whiffed with fucking Fiona. She told me a bunch of really important shit, and I completely forgot all of it the next day. That's had to be what it was. Gosh.
No, I haven't talked to her for, going on 40 years or thereabouts, I think. But, you know, we were real tight when we were nubbins. When she approved my request for this role, I got a letter from her that said, dictated but not read at the end. Like she was talking right to me. Or at me, maybe. You know, you're probably right. Sometimes thought it might be good to hear from her more, but guess she's real busy. All I know is one day, Felicity said she was up for a promotion to be auntie. Said it was an idea that went through every generation or some such. Auntie, she told me once she needed to climb to the top.
Who are you to judge our ancient ways?
She was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get there, though. Well, you know, kinda. I didn't mind. Much. What's a few steppings on between a close... That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me, You ever have this empty falling feel? You know, I don't know, would hate to be rude if you come out with me and all. Nah, no, there's stuff I can't say things about. Not to somebody I just met her for now, I reckon. You know what? I haven't felt this springy inside since Fel and I worked the garbage pile in Argos. Like, less bad. Maybe good, even.
Of watching professional athletes bludgeon each other. Such a relatable interest. See, subordinates, I'm just like you.
Have you ever had a dream where you, like, hear songs, but, like, you can control it? Like, you can, like, hear it all around you or whatever? Or, like, you pick up an instrument and then, like, you get accompanied by all these instrument sounds out of nowhere, even though it's only you playing, like, stuff like that. You ever had that happen? Oh, hi. What are you doing? Cause freaking I had, that same experience literally, like, last night. Or I guess, technically yesterday morning? Or whatever. Like, the last time I slept. And I was like, that's crazy. It was a really good-ass song, too. I was like, I wonder how many people, aside from me, who can do that.
excessive corp. The only division that earns you choice.
A better me.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice?
Fuck you. You stupid bitch.
Too
You're
much
dead.
Spacer's ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
Have a profitable day.
Hey, mister, any working hard or ever read the middle manager handbook?
Bleh.
Hey, everybody, look who it is. All finished? Knew he was connected. What'd you find out?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our...
Whoa! That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder, the freshest and least natural.
learn anything more? Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap.
Diverges greatly
I
from
lied to these fuckers about Amos and the Netflix chick.
which we all, of course, watched 9 times.
There shall only be 3 of us. You don't get to know the secrets.
Didn't make the drink or didn't make... Oh.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew, right? Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now, about that, there's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt, but he's kind of mean.
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it. Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and... you know, we all been chewed out pretty fiercely before. Kind of a...
I still have night...
Uh-huh. Oh, that's... May you affection...
Man, they're sending me all the way back here a whole nother time again. Hate this fucking quest giver. He's like 10,000 million years away. So you have to just sit through the animation to get to him every fucking time. Piece of shit. Hate you. Fuck you, buddy. Can't wait to come back on the ship and kill everybody. It's gonna be awesome. Fuck this fucking ship. Hate this place. Bam! I can just see it now. All the skulls getting collapsed in on themselves. Bam! Whack! Excelsior! Oh yeah, I also heard that they fixed this weapon spread now. That was one of the things I was talking about the last time. But like they've changed it even more than how it was before. So it's a little bit more accurate across the board at all ranges. But only a tiny skosh.
Bet they'll name you employee of the fiscal quarter.
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I've been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. That was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so. Got anything else? And proud of it, too. Why waste bits on something of higher quality and pricier when it'll just wear out eventually? Might as well buy something cheap. You are clear on the concept here, right? You're meant to insult me, not just spout things that are true. Loses a little sting. Anyhow, you done yet? Or wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule. So, all right, I give up. What do you want? By that measure, everyone outside. And look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away. That may all be well and good, but I'm from a real corporation, Spacer's Choice, where we believe in the inequity. Furthermore, and consequently, I don't do nothing without something in return. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man, dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now. No. They'll just eventually switch them back on. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say. The PA system. Though I should mention, while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products that might improve your odor, looks, and breath.
Huh? How the fuck do I get in there? God damn it, there's literally no solution to this.
Welcome to... what is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion. We hope you've...
Damn. What do you know? I'm not able to get in there. Well, let's try the age-old solution of making a save, killing said person, and then using the... This isn't working. This isn't working. Yeah, that didn't work. Fucker. Go make more bits or something. God damn. Shouldn't even give me the option to pay. Is there any other solution to this?
What? You forget what you... Get going.
Oh man, this sucks.
From Pop... Welcome. Unfortunately... You have the look of someone... You...
I had all this money, but then I bought a golden pet. You think I was being a retard doing that? I probably was being a retard doing that. But it was a golden one. That's why I did it. Because it has gold on it. You know?
Welcome. What is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion. We hope...
I don't know how to do that. all I need.
Supposed to talk to? Alright, so we're going to help him out by putting his audio tape through the PA system. Let's talk to this guard here and see if we can just look in there. Alright, looks like she wants 500 bits. I'm going to go ahead.
Oh, okay, I can make 500. I thought the bitch was gonna ask me for like fucking 2K. I was like, there's no way I have enough in my inventory that I could give you 2K. Fucking animal. I was like, bro, am I gonna have to leave the station, do other quests? Like, I'm already here. I just want to get it done. I would have been like so pissed, but she only needs 500. What should I give her? He sounds familiar. Chris Duckman? Damn. Nah, I've never heard of him, but is it doing well? I hate movies. I'm gonna make my own. And then my own sucks.
Welcome to the... What is it? Well, you'd probably... All right. It's a pleasure doing...
Well, amateur, like first timers. Why is this uneven? What is this? If I was doing a horror movie, I would just show people my nightmares. Just exactly how they went. And people would not be able to handle it. They would probably think I might be a psychopath. Or, I don't know. Yeah, I have a lot of ones that are like committed to memory. All of them are terrible. I wouldn't want anybody to see them. They're all terrible, dude. I want to join. That sounds awesome. You want it to just be us two versus that guy? I don't know if I can join mid-match. Free weaponing XP. The one good thing about that is the weapon XP, because it's so much of a grind, bro. It's like unreal how long it takes you to get progress. Like most average players get like 6 or 7 kills a game if they're lucky. Usually. So, but if the bots are giving you the XP, it's worth it because then you can get like 50. Yeah. Yeah, it's hopeful for that. Because, like, otherwise you actually have to try, and good luck with that. Like, when you get matchmaked with MLGs, you're just like, I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm not trying to do the challenges. I can't wait to be done with this quest. This quest sucks.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie?
Wait, it does let you join mid-match now?
Auntie's Choice pep pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want
How many tickets are left?
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you
Oh shit. Let me get in there. This is my game.